In this video, we're going to go over a 15-minute strategy for traditional markets focused on the SPY futures contract ES1. This is a long scalping strategy, and it does require a few inputs. But as you can see in the background here, since 2020, January 1st of 2020, I should add, the results have been, I would say, quite good, with an over 71% strike rate and a general, very, very nice return since about the start of 2022. So that means that this one has been essentially battle tested during one of the last major black swans, and then of course the 2022 downside market, despite being an overall upside strategy. So let's go into the strategy checklist right here. We're going to go over the general parameters of this strategy, and then I'll show you how to set it up on the skeleton key. But first things first, what time frame are we going to be focused on? The 15-minute time frame. This is a long only strategy, and we're going to be using the PMARP, the HPDR bands, and the Krown VMP. All of these settings here are default. Okay. Once we have that, what is going to define our risk management parameter? Essentially, what if hit defines a loose. I've loosed it. Just 1% away from the open, or sorry, the open of the trade, I should say, is going to be the parameter for that. And then how will we actually be entering positions? Well, in this case, let's actually just go to the skeleton key here. Again, this particular tool is a part of the Krown Quant automation features, which you can find a link to in the description below, which is actually currently on sale for the biggest sale that we'll ever have for this one. But we're going to be looking at the Krown VMP Jewel P portion of this below or equal to 40. So below or equal to 40. As well as, this one gets a little more tricky here, but the HPDR band's lower range 1 must cross under the close, and that also constitutes an entry condition. So the HPDR band's obviously this right here. Again, the close must cross under the lower blue range here. And then for our VMP, the percentile function of this, which I will get rid of everything else, must be below 40. So I'll just mark it off on the chart. Below 40, right about here. If those two conditions are met, we have an entry, like you see right here, actually, and like you see right here as well. So those are the two major conditions. You can actually see a few charts, a few more trades on this chart. And so either, of course, our stop loss gets hit or our take profit gets hit, which is going to be based off of the PMARP and also the Jewel P yet again. One of the two needs to be above 80 percentile on closure. So they don't both need to be, but just one. So we'll go back on over here. This one above 80 and this one above 80 as well for the plot line, I should say. Let's just double check that on the skeleton key. Go to the input, boom, and yes, we have Jewel P above 80 or equal to, and also PMARP plot line above 80 as well for the exit here. Once we have that, we have most of the things in, but there's still a few more considerations which we will omit Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then because this is traditional markets, we do need to address the properties tab here, where we will change the commission from, whatever the default is, to $2.09 or USD per contract, as that would be something that's more relevant to traditional markets. And once we have that, well, the results kind of speak for themselves, I do say. And we can go in the performance summary from there. We can see what the average winning trade was, what the average losing trade was. In this case, this one is certainly reliant on a higher win rate, as the average winning trade was about 0.25%, the average losing trade at just over 0.5%. And, well, we do see some bigger winners, of course, as well. We see one big runner, I should say, for 2.33%. And the average amount of bars in these trades, actually my face kind of covering it up right now, is 15 for the winning side and 30 for the losing side. So, there could be more optimizations on top of that. But a good working template is what we're after here. And, of course, you can use this particular tool in the background, what we call the skeleton key external, which is a part of the Krown Quant automation features, to not just backtest this and come up with all the statistics over here pretty much instantaneously, but also automatically execute your trades for you. So you can use this in traditional markets. You can do it with SPY futures. You can use it with, well, whatever ticker that you have on TradingView. Of course, the strategies will naturally change from asset to asset and from time frame to time frame. But I just wanted to showcase yet another strategy that you could employ if you're more traditionally minded, as this tool is really just, I mean, in my experience, it's been one of the best tools I've ever used ever. Of course, I'm biased here, but I do stand by it 100% just because the functionality and time that it saves me is astronomical, which I absolutely love. So if you're trading traditional markets, maybe pay attention to this. You can also automate through your broker in traditional markets as well. We figured out how to connect via Pine Connector into MetaTrader. So you can trade traditional markets, you trade Forex, commodities, whatever, hooks up to your MetaTrader basically, as well as cryptocurrency too. So we're covering even more markets now and more functionality next. Suspect that it'll just grow over time. So that's it for this one. A very quick and short and sweet one. And I'll send you off on your way. With that said, take care. Much love, and see you in the next one.